In the words of Peter Drucker, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And what this basically means to me is that without graphic designers, a lot of the things that we have now would not be made possible or even exist. Things such as various forms of entertainment, marketing, and as well as certain products. So today I will talk about what it is that they do, how to become one if you're interested, as well as what type of perks a graphic designer gets, which to me personally I feel are pretty cool, especially if you want a laid back job, which I'll get to after I discuss my first 2 points. So, as to what they do, they create and try to visualize ideas through computer software or by hand to try and communicate, captivate, or inspire their audience. Some of the things that they have made have been things such as, like I said before, various forms of entertainment and marketing, trying to make logos for certain industries or companies, shirts and apparel designs. The list can go on about what they've done. They have had their hand in almost everything that goes on. And this could be done through either physical or virtually. Secondly, if you want to become one, or if you're just interested in learning how to be one, I feel like it's very simple, but of course, that depends on how you look at it. It can be challenging or it can be easy. But one thing's for sure, it could be very time consuming because of one main important thing that you need. That being, you need to have a degree in graphics design or just a simple foundations degree. As for the others, I feel are very easy and self-explanatory considering you will be having to work with a bunch of other people. Those being having to learn how to have good communication skills as well as being able to problem solve. But also, you need to have good drawing skills and IT skills if you're going to be doing this. Now, becoming a graphic designer, like I said, could be either easy or challenging depending on how you look at it. And getting that degree could be difficult, again, depending on how you look at it. But as for the other skills, I feel like are easy to come to you as you work to gain that degree. It should be no problem at all, especially since those are things you will learn along the way. Now, for the perks, which again, as I said before, I feel are pretty cool, again, if you want a laid back lifestyle or just a simple job. The perks are you'll never get bored. You can work in any industry that you want. You have a lot of freedom to do anything that you want, and you have a lot of freedom to express how creative you want to be. And you can make anything that you want without an outsource to anybody for help. You can just make it right there on the spot. As well as you can also be self-employed if that's what you want. Now, as I said before, again, this could take some time trying to get to, especially when trying to get that degree to just even start being a graphic designer. But when you get to that point and you have that degree and you can start, I feel like these perks will pay off in the end. As I said before, if you really want a laid-back job or just freedom to do whatever it is that you want, this would be for you. And as I said, also you can be self-employed as explained, meaning you can choose when and how to work and when something can get done. So now that I have explained what it is a graphics designer does, how to become one if interested, as well as what perks one can get, I hope now that this is given understanding, as without them, as I said before, a lot of things that we have would not be made possible because they have had their hand in almost anything that has a type of name to it. Seriously. So to end off in the words of Edgar Degas, art is not what you see, but what you can get others to see. Thank you for listening.